Well, hello and welcome to day 19 of our 28-day spring cleanup, and today is the day of Dharma. So Dharma is a Sanskrit word for life purpose. So today is all about trying to identify our purpose in life. But why do we care about this? Well, we all at an intrinsic level need to feel that what we're doing has value to ourselves, but also has value to others and to the whole of humanity. Now the thing is, we've all got a bunch of characteristics or skills or talents that when we latch into or we utilise, it almost feels like time is timeless. We're able to do things with effortless ease, and whether we get paid for it or not, whether we have to do it or not, it brings us a sense of joy, peace, harmony, balance and success, which is what the whole point of our 28-day spring cleanup is about, to bring that level of peace and happiness and success into our lives. So how can we identify what our life purpose is? Well, quite often there's several life purposes, and we can apply them into the different areas of our lives. So the trick is to find out, or the key I guess, is to find out what is our purpose. What do we do that brings us the greatest amount of happiness, and how can we apply that into our lives? So what you could do is you could write down your gifts, your talents. You might be very good at communicating with people. You might have a great affinity to children. You might care for elderly people, or anything in between. And then how can you put that into your life to make you feel more purposeful? Now, it's not about what can I get out of this, it's rather how can I help? And it's in that helping that we, at a very compassionate, intrinsic, spiritual level, feel that we are contributing. And when you're contributing, you then reciprocate. It's like anything in life. The more you put into it, the more you get out of it. There's another way as well we can find out, and this is through the science of numbers. It's a numbers game, so numerology. We've all got a birth date. Mine's quite soon. So I'm going to write out my date of birth. So 14th to the 5th, 1978. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a little plus in there and add all of these numbers together. So if I add all those numbers up, I get the number 35. Okay. Now if I add number 3 and 5 together, I get another number, which is a number 8. So my birth path is 3, 5 and 8. 3, 5 and 8 is the big one, but 3 and a 5 have an input. So what's number 3 about? Well, 3 is about bringing joy. 5 is about freedom but discipline, and it's about mixing well with others. And 8 is a feeling, or creating feelings of abundance. 8 is a really lucky number. Oh, that's good. In the Chinese culture, 8 or fat is very similar to the number for money, for wealth. So for me, it's about bringing joy, it's about mixing well with others, and that's quite a physical kind of aspect to bring this abundance. So if I take my main work, my main job, which is teaching fitness, teaching kids kickboxing, teaching people, then I'm looking to bring joy into their life. It's in a physical dimension and it's mixing well with others, giving them a freedom of movement but a discipline of their own bodies, and then that creates this abundance of health, of wealth you could say, and of well-being. So for me, because I understand what my numbers are and what my life purpose is, when I apply that into what I'm doing, I get the greatest results because I feel like I am helping the most amount of people. So if you want, you can work out your numbers. Just write out your date of birth, add them all together. Send me a message if you want to, and I'll help you with a few pointers on what your life purpose, or what your birth path, your birth date is kind of directing you towards. Or you could just sit, write out a list of all your unique gifts, all the things that really make you feel like you are serving others, and see if you can expand on it. So today, the day of Dharma, what is your purpose in life? See you later, folks.